Horse riding for me is not just a passion, it's definitely my DNA. I come from an area in Portugal called Ribatejo, which is the area where we have the Lusitano horses, the bulls, tradition of bullfighting. My ancestors have been in that area for a good 300 years, if not longer. So when I grew up, to me it was almost natural to be able to carry on with this lifestyle. The Iberian horse was initially the war horse, a very brave, obedient horse. All those instincts or genes that were in those horses that adapt them to battle and combat were perpetuated through bullfighting. The Lusitano is a very special breed. It's the courage, it's curiosity, it's trust, and they're very intelligent. They are there to please you. On a stud, in my opinion, the most important foundation is your mare. I really think I have high quality mares. Very fine, very good lines, good quality. The brood mares live outside all their lives. And when they foal, that's as natural as possible. But the contact with the human is there from day one. We have two fantastic stallions here now. You can have a stallion riding next to a mare. It shows the obedience, the temperament, the willingness of the Lusitano. The Lusitano is good for jumping, is good for outride, work equitation, dressage. It's basically a very complete horse. They're very comfortable to ride, and they learn very quickly. To experience the connection with the animal, everything is gentle and calm. I think when you achieve that, it's unique.
You got company today. Hi. You got company. Hello.
This is my favorite park, Levin Park in Milpitas, California. It's where guys go to hang glide and where I go to walk on the hills and fly my remote control planes. Inside the park is a ranch, and on the way to one of the hang gliding hills, I discovered this ranch and kind of met a couple of horses. There's two horses, one's gray and the other one's brown. I call the gray one Gray, that's real creative. And the other one is her mate, Buddy. And I was really struck by Gray the first time I met her. She's sharp, she's kind, and I had a kind of a spiritual experience. It's sort of hard to describe, but I felt a real loving presence. However, in this film you're watching now, this is the second time I met the horse, and I brought a camera along, and Gray was very suspicious of the camera, and so she acted completely different. She was very shy to be petted, and she really wanted to know, what's this little camera you got here? What is this thing? And you can see that from the way she's acting there in the footage. But somehow, this horse Gray just really touched me. I just love this horse. I felt a real connection, and I wanted to share that connection with you. This is a short clip, but maybe I'll get a chance to go back and take some more footage, and hopefully Gray won't be as shy about the camera the next time. But I want to share this with you. Both the park and the horse are very special to me, and you can see the beauty of both in these pictures.
No, aman. Oke, ito eh. Ya? Gypsy Vanners as a breed were bred to be by man's side. They are very bonded to humankind.
They're everything. They're beautiful, they're sweet, they're just everything I ever wanted in a horse and more.
There's very few of these animals in the United States, and every one of them is a treasure.
They're very, very friendly. They love for you to touch them. They come right up to you, whether they're in the field or whether they're in the stall.
I start thinking about it, I get goosebumps, and with these horses, they're magic.
There's an enchantment capturing the passions of horse lovers across America. It's steeped in the legend, romance, and mystery of the gypsies and traveling people of the British Isles, and embodied here in this most magical horse, the Gypsy Vanner. Gypsies and traveling people of the British Isles are famous for their horse breeding and trading skills.
I was born in a wagon. This is the old road, this to Appleby. This is the A66. We used to walk this road when we were children with 20, 30 horses come to Appleby Fair. And there was no traffic on the road at all. And the only thing that had passed yet was our tanker.
The main road up there is called the Flash Road. That's where all your like home-bred horses and all that gone. That's in the world. That's for the kids to drive them. And when the kids drive them, people ride them
there. Yeah, I've been a wagon painter for 50 years. To think, 40 years ago, I was in a horse-drawn wagon on a farm picking up potatoes at 4 and 2pence an hour. Waking up with the condensation on the boards at the back, frozen. Couldn't get out of bed, frozen. And being shifted by the police.
Nothing but feathered horses created this breed. And all feathered horses are cold-blooded horses. All cold-blooded horses came from the forest horse. Cold-blooded horses are more easygoing. Their temperament is more, is maybe kinder and slower and so on. And so by the focusing on that feather, creating the most feathered horse in the world, they wound up with a horse with an extraordinary temperament.
There just isn't anything about them that I don't find appealing.
You can't help yourself when you see a Gypsy Vanner for the first time. There's just so much magic about them. You have to investigate immediately, and I was so drawn to it that I did exactly that.
The reaction from people when they come off the trailer and they seem to follow you to the barn. You're like the Pied Piper.
Highlight of my year really is when these babies start to show up in the spring, and watching the young ones as they first come out, and within a day or two, they're ready to start playing with you.
It's just something about these horses. I start thinking about it, I get goosebumps and with these horses, and they're magic.